Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
7-5-2.
Here's Daniels. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards that time.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Off the play fake. Daniels on the move to his left. Well, short in there, caught by Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
But Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
On target to his man, Likely. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Here we go. Go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get it. 19, Tiger, 19.
To throw is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another first down, and that'll be a gain of 21 yards. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Seahawks now at 2-5 to start play. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
It'll double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Now he's free up the left sideline. And he's finally shoved out all the way up at midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards on the play.
The 6-yard line.
Red! 65.
And they go play action. Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Commanders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Ryland on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Commanders 14, Seahawks nothing.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 12-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Play action, now it's Daniels. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
On the jump.
2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Right side, there's Likely with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To the air goes Daniels. Complete to Likely. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. Touchdown! A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And it's now 21-7. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
Ready to grab her, the heat to the front. I want the money to pass, the fool at the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around.
Okay, great.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's second and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to throw again. Throw out wide to Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Thomas brings it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Cowboy 80. Go.
2nd down and inches. Flushed out right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Javon Kinlaw able to run him down for a loss of a yard. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Brian Thomas. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Ready, set.
So, following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Let's go now. 19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Derek Hall. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Good open
open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And this one too low.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 21 yards away. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Now Myers for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. He finds his running back open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They hand off to their big tight end, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ben Sinnott, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Ryland for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Commanders 28, Seahawks 21. Chad Ryland.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
6-yard attempt.
Oh, and Myers left that one out there. It's no good. Wide to the right. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
They're on 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it.
Room here to run. How about this? That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Daniels. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here is the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
They're on 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, am I replacing them to get an opportunity?
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
70. 7 Pirates.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. He hits Moore. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Fake. They'll look to throw. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. One more. A 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Ready, set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to McCaffrey. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Pass caught, it's Lane with it. No gain on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
65.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Daniels going to throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Likely there to make the grab. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Ryland on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. And Thomas has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Being chased out left. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no... shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Javon Kinlaw picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Javon Kinlaw getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Jason Myers on for the field goal.
Myers' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Ready, set.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. You can start stringing some runs together like this. You'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jared Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
He finds his man complete. It's Lane. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Daniels. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Jared Reed able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps solve this one away. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Warriors 70. Let's go.
Back to throw again. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28.
60 Maverick.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So the clock shows 55 seconds to play as they line up for a critical onside kick. And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, in whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they're getting up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And good vision there as it's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Let's go now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will have a Commanders 1st down, and that should just about do it. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Come on.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ready? Hawk 70. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Right side, there's Likely with it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Here we go.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Escaping the pressure right.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Finessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making